Hi, my name is Miss Sherry, and welcome to Play Along Storytime. All right, so if you registered for an activity bag, make sure that you have your bag nearby because we are going to be using it very soon. We're going to start off with our hello song, and so we are going to wave and then we are going to clap. All right, here we go. We wave and say hello. We wave and say hello. With the friends at story time, we wave and say hello. We clap and say hello. We clap and say hello. With the friends at story time, we clap and say hello. All right, it's time for our story time rhyme. 1, 2, our eyes are watching. 3, 4, our ears are listening. 5, 6, our lips are zipped. 7, 8, story time is great. 9, 10, let the fun begin. Today our story time is all about winter. And our first story is called Snowmen at Night. And this story was written by Caralyn Buehner. She is our author because she wrote all the words to the story. And Mark Buehner is our illustrator because he drew all the pictures. All right, let's begin. One wintry day, I made a snowman, very round and tall. The next day, when I saw him, he was not the same at all. His hat had slipped. His arms drooped down. He really looked a fright. It made me start to wonder, what do snowmen do at night? I think that snowmen start to slide when it gets really dark. They slide off the lawn and down the street, right into the park. They gather in a circle while they wait for all the others, sipping cups of ice-cold cocoa made by snowman mothers. They're drinking ice-cold cocoa. Then the snowman games begin. They line up in their places, each one anxious for his turn in the snowman races. After everyone has had a chance at racing once or twice, they go on over to the pond to do skating tricks on ice. Sometimes they start giggling and then they act like clowns. They bump into each other till they all fall down. They gather up their snowballs. The pitcher takes his aim, and underneath the moonlight sky, they play a baseball game. No one knows just how it started, but soon it's quite a sight, with snowmen throwing snowballs in the world's best snowball fight. They are having so much fun, aren't they? Then it's time for sledding. It's a wild ride down the hill. Does that look like fun? Look at that hill. Woohoo! They yell. This is by far the snowman's biggest thrill. Finally, they are tuckered out and getting sleepy. So they slowly gather up their things, and one by one they go. So if your snowman's grin is crooked, or he's lost a little height, you'll know he's just been doing what snowmen do at night. And that's the end of our first story. That was a good story, wasn't it? All right, so you can go ahead and take your mittens out of your activity bag because we are going to sing a song about them. I'm getting mine on right now. All right, so this song is called The Mittens on My Hands. All right, you ready? Here we go. The mittens on my hands keep me warm, 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 warm. The mittens on my hands keep me warm, 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 all winter long. Let's sing it again. The mittens on my hands keep me warm, 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 warm. The mittens on my hands keep me warm, 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 all winter long. Let's sing a little bit faster. The mittens on my hands keep me warm, 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 warm. The mittens on my hands keep me warm, 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 all winter long. All right, good job. You can take your mittens off, but I'm going to keep my mittens on because we are going to play a fun little game with our mittens. And you can play this game along with me, and then later when story time is over, you can put your mittens back on, and you can play this game with your family. All right, so I have a cotton ball, and we're going to pretend that it's a snowball. And I am going to hide it in one of my mittens, and you're going to have to guess which hand has the snowball. Okay, are you ready? I'm going to just go ahead and mix it up right now. Okay, my hands are ready, my mittens are ready. Here we go. Go ahead and guess which mitten do you think it's in? Do you think it's in this mitten? Or do you think it's in this mitten? Go ahead and choose now. Are you ready? Okay. Did you guess this mitten? Let's find out. Oh, there's no snowball. Here we go. There it is. If you guessed this mitten, then you are correct. Let's play again. I'm mixing, mixing, mixing. Okay, I'm ready. Are you ready? Do you think it's in this mitten? Or do you think it's in this mitten? Go ahead and think about it for a moment. Here we go. Do you think it's in this mitten? Let's see. I'm going to open up my hand. Ooh, it's not there. Here we go. It was in this mitten. If you guessed this mitten, then you are correct. Let's play one more time. Okay. I'm ready. Are you ready? Do you think it's in this mitten? Or do you think it's in this mitten? Go ahead and think about it. Okay, are you ready? All right. Did you guess this mitten? Let's see. It's not there. Here we go. It was in this mitten. If you guessed this mitten, then you are correct. Oh, so much fun. Thank you for playing with me. I'm going to go ahead and take my mittens off now, and we are going to read another story. All right, so this story is called Sleep, Big Bear, Sleep. And our author's name is Maureen, Wright. And our illustrator, again, the illustrator draws the pictures. His name is Will Hillenbrand. All right, let's begin. Old Man Winter from a storm cloud spied his big bear friend in the countryside. He leaned to the earth and softly sighed, "Sleep, big bear, sleep." See him? This is him right here. That's Old Man Winter. All right. But Big Bear didn't hear very well. He couldn't sleep in his den in the dell. he thought he heard as twilight fell, "Drive a Jeep, Big Bear, drive a Jeep." Oh boy. So Big Bear yawned as he drove around in a Jeep on a road just south of town. But after a while, he stopped in a park. An old man whispered as it grew dark, "Sleep, Big Bear, sleep." But Big Bear didn't hear very well. He couldn't sleep in his den in the dell. He thought he heard as drive leaves fell, "Sweep, Big Bear, sweep." So Big Bear went to a house down the street and swept each room so nice and neat. But after a while he yawned again, and Old Man Winter warned his friend, "Sleep, Big Bear, sleep." But Big Bear didn't hear very well. He couldn't sleep in his den in the dell. He thought he heard as shadows fell, "Leap, Big Bear, leap." So Big Bear found a frog he knew and played leapfrog while the cold wind blew, till all at once he fell to the ground. The wind through the trees was the only sound, and Old Man Winter said with a frown, "Sleep, Big Bear, sleep." But Big Bear didn't hear very well. He couldn't sleep in his den in the dell. He thought he heard as darkness fell, "Dive deep, Big Bear, dive deep." So Big Bear padded to a clear blue lake, finding it hard to stay awake. He dove in deep and swam to the shore. He had never been so very tired before. See that? Okay. His head dropped down and he let out a snore. And Old Man Winter said once more, "Sleep, Big Bear, sleep." But Big Bear didn't hear very well. He couldn't sleep in his den in the dell. He thought he heard as snowflakes fell, "Climb a mountain steep, Big Bear, steep." Okay. So Big Bear trudged to the mountaintop, where the cold wind blew and the temperature dropped. He sat on a stump on the highest spot and wished for a blanket and a fold-up cot. Then he stumbled back down with his eyes half shut, so tired he didn't know which end was up. Old Man yelled while shaking his head. Oh, let's see. What do you think Old Man's gonna yell? Old Man Winter, what are you gonna yell? "Hey there, Bear! Did you hear what I said? It's winter time. Now go to bed." Big Bear's eyes were droopy and red. "You could have told me before," he said. He lumbered nearby to his cozy den, rubbed his eyes, and yawned again. He put on his PJs and blew out the light, and fluffing his pillow, he said, "Good night." And that's the end of our story. That was such a cute story, wasn't it? That bear, he was awfully silly, wasn't he? All right, so we are going to sing another song. So this song is called "Where is Bear?" It goes like this. "Where is Bear? Where is Bear? Here I am, here I am. How are you this winter? Very tired, thank you. Go to sleep, go to sleep. Aw, he fell asleep. Should we wake him up and sing it one more time? Yeah, I think so. Wake up, wake up. Okay, okay. Where is Bear? Where is Bear? Here I am, here I am. How are you this winter? Very tired, thank you. Go to sleep, go to sleep. All right, we're gonna let Bear sleep now. Okay, I have, here is a cave, and inside is a bear. Now he comes out to get some fresh air. He stays out all summer in sunshine and heat. He hunts in the forest for berries to eat. When snow starts to fall, he hurries inside his warm little cave, and that's where he'll hide. Snow covers the cave like a fluffy white rug. Inside, the bear sleeps all cozy and snug. Oh, good night, Bear. We have one more story today. This one is called Playful Little Penguins. And our author is Tony Mitten. He wrote the words to the story. And our illustrator is Guy Parker Reese. He drew all the pictures. All right, let's begin. Playful little penguins coming out today, looking for their furry friends. Here they are, hooray! Lots of lively penguins skimming through the snow, slipping on the shiny ice, squeaking as they go. Playful little penguins in the wintry weather. That's how penguins like to move, waddling around together. Playful little penguins make a shiny slide. Whee! Shout the penguins, what a silly ride! Playful little penguins in the wintry weather. That's how penguins like to sled, sliding down together. Playful little penguins, as they jump around, make a chirpy, squeaky noise. What a funny sound. Playful little penguins are hungry for their lunch. Off they go to look for it in a busy bunch. Playful little penguins in the wintry weather. That's how penguins look for lunch, leaping out together. Eager little penguins jumping in the sea. Yay! Shout the penguins. That's the place to be. They swirl around, they whirl around, they curl around, they twirl around, splashy, splashy, splish, catching tasty fish. Playful little penguins in the wintry weather. That's how penguins like to eat, swimming round together. But what's this on the ice floe? A little ball of fur? A sobbing baby seal pup? So what's wrong with her? Poor little seal pup. What could be so bad? You're looking really frightened. Why are you so sad? My mama saw some fish swim by and dove into the sea. The ice floe we were resting on went drifting off with me. Aw, do you see the little seal pup right here? worry, baby seal pup. We're sure she's on her way, but why not, while you're waiting, watch us as we play. All the friendly penguins try to cheer her up. Soon she seems happy, a smiling little pup. The penguins do a silly dance. How they jump and wiggle. Now the little seal pup begins to grin and giggle. Playful little penguins in the wintry weather. That's how penguins have their fun, jumping round together. But what's that in the water? Help, it's coming near. It's speedy and it's shadowy. It fills them all with fear. It's heading straight toward them. It leaps up on the floe. Any ideas of what that could be? Did you see it? Right there? Okay, I'm going to turn the page. Look, it's the seal pup's mother. See, we told you so. Seal pup calls to Mama with a squeaky little yelp. Then Mama thanks the penguins for their kindness and their help. Mama Seal takes Seal Pup. They slowly swim away. Then the penguins realize it's time to end their day. Playful little penguins, how sleepily they go, waddling and yawning through the ice and snow. Home they go together, back to Mom and Dad. They tell them all the things they've done and all the fun they've had. Sleepy little penguins in a happy huddle. That's how penguins like to rest, in a cozy cuddle. And that's the end of our last story. Oh, that was a good one too. All right. For those of you who have completed your penguin craft, go ahead and get it out now, because we are going to sing a song and dance along with it. This is our penguin finger puppet. All right, so we are going to do a song, and it is called Penguins Having Fun. Here we go. You ready? Penguins, penguins having fun, waddling in the winter sun, waddling fast, waddling slow, waddling to, waddling fro. Penguins, penguins having fun, waddling in the winter sun. All right, let's sing it one more time. Penguins, penguins having fun, waddling in the winter sun, waddling fast, waddling slow, waddling to, waddling fro. Penguins, penguins having fun, waddling in the winter sun. All right, good job. We're going to do one more thing with our penguin. We are going to do the penguin shuffle. All right, you ready? Here we go. Penguins, are you ready? Penguins, shuffle to one side, shuffle to one side, shuffle to one side. All right, we're going to go back the other way. Penguins, shuffle to the other side, shuffle to the other side, shuffle to the other side. Give a little wiggle, give a little hop, waddle around the iceberg. Never want to stop. All right, good job. I have one more special thing for us. This is our flannel board, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little penguins. 6 little penguins off an iceberg did dive. One bumped his beak, and then there were 5. 5 little penguins swam the ocean floor. One saw a whale, and then there were 4. 4 little penguins spun around, wee, wee. One spun off, and then there was 3. 3 little penguins with nothing to do. One went fishing, and then there were 2. 2 little penguins having lots of fun. One fell off, and then there was 1. 1 little penguin, when the day was done, went home to sleep, and then there was none. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you had fun. Let's go ahead and sing our goodbye song. We wave and say goodbye. We wave and say goodbye. With the friends at story time, we wave and say goodbye. We clap and say goodbye. We clap and say goodbye. With the friends at story time, we clap and say goodbye. Goodbye, friends.